G'day YouTube, Warbles on a lot here. I will see you a square beige bathroom shed which matches the beige tent, and I will raise you a rectangular eucalyptus green window sporting garden shed. On which to project the shadow of the Tower of Power. And yes, inside there is lots of empty space. And believe it or not, all that came out of the bunk room. The windows and the new construction method proved to be just as gimcrack as I expected. We had to do the same repair on all three window kits because all three window kits were delivered either with the window frames 5mm too long or the Perspex 5mm too short. By the time it got here, you can't grow the Perspex. So therefore the procedure demonstrated in the previous video, and I'm guessing that this style of plastic fantastic, it worked really well 35 years ago. They've adapted it a little bit, but not much, to having less depth between the large flat and the small flat. But it's essentially exactly the same system. And the system in the old days relied on having this panel here coming all the way around the corner to here. And a fairly heavy railing was bolted to the slab, the floor, the ground, with the log, whatever you were fixing it onto. And the four corners were erected vertically, top rails were put along, and there was a central rib. And in those days, there was about 300mm between these corrugations. Now there's half that. And the purpose of all these extra corrugations is to stiffen the material against wind loading and remove the need for having a stiffening C-section to stop the middle from bowing in under wind loads. So great, that means that the panels, the wall panels, are put together lying flat down on the ground. Whoopsie, should look and see what I'm doing. The wall panels are made flat lying down on the ground, and then after you've screwed it all together, then you have to move it into place and pick it up. And to fit inside the cardboard carton, this has absolutely nothing to join it onto that. So this panel here, when anybody picks it up over there and picks it up over there, the weight of this bows and bellies and all that bend loading has nothing to resist it there. So yeah, that wallows and carries on, and this allows it to move, which allows the movement to break the windows. So one of those was broken and I broke that one, and all of them, the panes did not fit the window frames, causing a great deal of wailing and angry gnashing of the teeth. A lot of people were not happy chappies. However, that's the new shed, and because everybody says that electric vehicles are obviously more dangerous than electric chainsaws and brush cutters, I'm sort of hedging my bets by having the bicycle and chainsaw batteries beside each other in one shed. Maybe I should put them in opposite corners perhaps. And the motorbike gets outside under a tarpaulin. So yeah, it's difficult quite to know how to best manage these things, apart from having a logbook and making sure that your batteries are in really good condition. And one of the cranky making aspects is that when I bought this kit in the shop, I said I wanted sliding doors. Oh no, they don't make sliding doors on sheds anymore. It's all opening barn type doors. Yeah, great. The reason I've got this thing wedged with a piece of wood is that the very first act that the shed did today was to belt me on the arm and actually almost broke the watch band. It dislodged one of the push pins and it didn't quite break the skin but bruised it quite nicely. Because unsupported door, you absolutely have to have a pit prop suitably stowed in a corner before locking the fixed side, and then in due course I'll grab another neatsy matching pit prop, and there we go. Warbles has got a shed for toys, and the toy shed gives a shadow play of the Tower of Power doing its thing right on the afternoon tree shadow horizon. 9 minutes to 5 local standard time. Warbles on a lot to YouTube. Ciao.